Yeah, baby. What's going on, everybody? Oregon Motorcycle coming to you straight out of Portland, baby. Woo! Today is March 31st, 2020. 2020. March. April. May. This is gonna be a time I'm never gonna forget. It's going down in history, yo. Oh. So yeah, I'm in Portland. I'm actually going closer to downtown Portland. As you can see, we got some blue skies, and boy, they look beautiful. It's a little break in our storms right now, so I'm trying to jet up here to see if I can't get my drone job accomplished. I don't know if this is going to be a failed mission or not, but I'm going to give it a shot anyways, because I'm not doing anything else except doing what all you guys are doing, which is laying on your couch watching Tiger King, boy. Oh my god. Oh man, the memes on Facebook for Tiger King are out of control. They just keep coming and coming, and they are freaking hilarious. That's when, you know, I always try to look at the good side of things, and the good side of things for this shit we're going through is the memes on Facebook right now are crazy, dude. I just sit down and I start rolling laughing. Entertaining. So yeah, this drone job in particular I'm kind of excited about. That's probably why I'm trying to get up here in between these storms to see what I can do, and if I fail, then I'm just gonna have to go back and do it another day. Tomorrow might be the same as today as far as weather goes, but if not, it might not be till Friday till I can actually get a decent shot. But anyways, this building, it's a warehouse again, is it's on the right by the river, and it's on the east side of the river, right like across from downtown. So I'm thinking that I'm gonna have an awesome backdrop. I think I should be able to get some river and downtown in the backdrop of the building, and then from the other side looking north, I know I might be able to see the Columbia River. I'm not exactly sure. I've never flown in this exact location. I've flown all around it, like mainly in downtown area, but not exactly in this location. So I'm kind of excited, and so yeah, we're gonna get up here and see. I hope all is well with all you guys that are watching. If you guys are watching for the first time, why don't you do me a favor and hit that subscribe button, hit the like button. All those things help the channel tremendously, helps it a lot more than you think. YouTube has a very funky algorithm that changes constantly, but overall, subscribers and thumbs ups, you know, they really help, and how long you guys view the video also helps too. So, you know, if I'm keeping your interest, then it's all good. Ugh, those clouds over there don't look too promising. Ooh, they look black and they look dark. Oh boy. So yeah, as you guys can see, I'm still on my motorcycle. I told you guys in my last video, I think it was, that this is my sole means of transportation. I'm not doing any joyriding. I'm not, you know, there lots of talk about all the OHV areas shutting down, and that kind of thing. And you know, honestly, I wanted to go. I almost went out, like, what was it, early last week or something, and because I wanted to do some shooting, and it's just like, and I heard actually last night that the OHV park that I like to go to is still open right now, but I gotta play it cool. There it is, beautiful Portland. Beautiful Portland. God, it looks so nice with these blue skies and the clouds. Let's see what we can do up here. Yeah, so I'm just playing it real safe, no leisure riding, and just going back and forth to work. I'm looking at getting some auxiliary lights. It's just, you know, trying to scrimp and save every single penny right now. So, you know, buying motorcycle parts is not the best option. But because I'm commuting, and I'm commuting at night, and it's been raining a lot, man. So I don't know if you guys have ever ridden on dark country roads, you know, at 11 o'clock at night when it's pouring rain. The visibility is highly reduced. So I'm looking at getting some auxiliary lights to help me with my nightly commutes, which I think will be a worthwhile investment. It'll increase my safety for the time being. I've had plans on getting them anyways. I want to put lights on the forks, and I want to put lights on, get out of these ruts, lights on, whew. Yeah, baby, look at the CB500X just soaking up the potholes. Bring it. Yeah, but I have plans to get crash bars and everything, and I want to mount the auxiliary lights to the crash bars and be all cool like that. But for now, I can, I seen a guy doing on the Facebook group where, get over here, where I can mount them to the forks where the reflectors are, or were. I took my reflectors off. That was the first thing I did, is I took all the side reflectors off this bike. I can't stand that. It looks like a little girl's bicycle or something, but I've done that on all my bikes. I don't know. Any schmaze. Any schmaze. So we're on the east side, cruising. There's a popular gas station right here for meetups, motorcycle meetups. Been there many a times with lots of riders. It's a thing of the past right now. Ooh, nice. Tell you the truth, I've never even been to this part of town before where I'm going. It's you know, there's a little channel that's a man-built channel coming off the Willamette River where the barges come in and offload. So it should be a highly industrious area, because it's right at the end of that channel. So it'd be, you know, I always like exploring new territory. New territory. See any construction going on there. I wonder, I gotta talk to my buddy again. He works construction here in the Portland area, and actually he has a YouTube channel too, and I believe that he did not work yesterday, so, which is interesting. So I'm curious to see what's going on with him. I'm gonna call him when I get back home. He's a good friend of mine. Alex, what's up, baby? I don't know if you're watching, but I'm thinking of you, man. That looks like a popo right there, or a Fed. I know all about federal agents. I've got a crazy story. Oh, here we go with the stories again. Woo! Okay, I'm gonna make this one real short. I'm gonna tell you guys and just kind of leave you hanging, and then if you guys express an interest in it, I'll post a link down for you guys if you express an interest in it. But this is a story I'll be telling my grandkids. But I was, and this is no lie, no exaggeration, no joke, I was a witness to a Pentagon scandal, and this is when I lived in California, okay? And I was flown out to Washington, D.C. on 2 separate occasions over the course of 3 years to testify in front of a grand jury, and then eventually testify in court. And ooh, boy, just talking about it just gets my adrenaline flowing, because it was like shit you see in the movies, man. It was crazy. I was like on first name basis with feds and all that crazy stuff. I mean, I had them programmed my phone number. We knew, you know, it was insane. And I'm trying to watch my map here too at the same time. And I would have feds follow me around. I'd have them parked in front of my house watching me. And then during the first flight I made out there was when I was living in California. And then when I moved up here, I thought everything was over, but it wasn't. And my second flight was actually made for me living here in Oregon. So they flew me from Oregon back to Washington, D.C. But they were up here in Oregon hanging out watching me. So It's quite the ordeal, but I'm done with all that crap now. Thank goodness. All right. So I've been through here and I've flown around here before. I've shot the steel bridge here before. That's not the steel bridge. But the steel bridge, I think, is on the other side of this silo thing here, maybe? I don't know. Because I've launched from somewhere, I want to say up here, and flown over, because I've shot this, some other stuff around here. I don't know. I've flown all over Portland and the surrounding areas. Still a bit cold, but those clouds could hold off for a while or dissipate or break up a little bit. I think we're going to get this. Ding ding, ding ding. Where is that brewery at? I thought it was right here somewhere. Maybe not. Onward we go. There it is, 5400 North Basin. Daimler. That building in there? Let's go smack it out. Big ass building. We got back here. Yeah, baby. No, that's all the same one or what? But it's freaking big. In there, so yeah, this looks all right. Oh, the cloud's coming over. No! Go away, cloud. You can see it going across the building right now in the viewfinder. Super impressed with this thing. Try to get one more shot of the sign over there. Mission accomplished. Oh boy. All right. Happy, happy, happy right now. Happy, happy. I think Siri. I think that these are going to be some really good shots. I hope. In case you guys don't know, I'm a photography buff. I love it. I'm not one of the best photographers, but I know drone photography pretty well and just have a knack for it, you know. Because I like photography so much and I like flying, I grew up around airplanes and helicopters. So my dad flew fixed wing, single prop. When I was growing up as a kid, we used to fly out of Rialto Airport, which is no longer. And if you guys know anything about airplanes, or I guess stunt pilots, you guys may have heard of Art Scholl. I used to go down to Art Scholl Aviation in Rialto and rent his planes with my dad, and we'd take off and go flying. And it was a lot of fun. And you know, he handed over the controls once we got it up and stuff, so I got to feel that. And then my mom started flying helicopters, and she was being instructed and taught by a famous helicopter pilot, well, infamous or whatever you want to call it, named Dorsey Wingo. He was also out of Rialto, and he had a tragic accident during the filming of The Twilight Zone. That's another interesting story to look up. That guy lived like 5 or 6 houses down from me when I was a kid growing up, and I used to play with his kids. But something that always stuck out of my memory, that was, I'll never forget it. He took my mom and I down to San Diego. We flew from Rialto to San Diego, and he landed on this hill that was, you know, only accessible by helicopter. He landed on this hill, dropped my mom and I off, and we watched him go out to another hill, and he picked up a big telephone pole, and he went and dropped this telephone pole, released it, and then he came back over and picked us up, and then we flew back to Rialto. And that was awesome. And that was in an MD500. Probably one of my favorite helicopters, because I got to do that, you know, and that. So, but yeah, I grew up around the airports and that kind of thing, so I always had a knack for flying. And at one point when I was younger, I was kind of looking into becoming a helicopter pilot. I mean, one of my dream jobs would be like working for the fire department, the U.S. Fire Department, as a helicopter pilot. Those guys make a lot of money, and they only work like, you know, 6 to 8 months out of the year. But even just small commercial work would be a lot of fun. But where am I going? I'm not going the right way. Shoot. Maybe I am, maybe I'm not. Oh, maybe I am. Yeah, I am. So yeah, it costs quite a bit of money to get your pilot's license for helicopters, and then if you want to be commercial, you got to gain hours. The only way to gain hours without being a millionaire is becoming an instructor. And I don't know, I kind of steered away from it. I think the best thing to do would be to go back in time and then you know, join the military. Come out as a military pilot, anybody's gonna hire you. So, but anyways, so yeah, and then having a knack for photography, I just kind of put the 2 and 2 together, and I was able to fly remote control aircraft. And so I kind of got my fix that way, especially with airplanes and stuff. And I don't know, it just evolved into flying drones and that kind of thing. So I don't know, a little more insight into my life. Oh, so I'm headed back home. I'm gonna edit these photos and play with my dog. Like I said, I got some other videos coming up. Just, it's kind of rough right now, you know, not being able to leisure ride and just, you know, just staying home and stuff and that kind of thing. I thank all you guys for coming along with me on this adventure on the CB500X. Just getting it done. Yeah, coming to you straight out of Portland. There it is. Woo. There's the steel bridge right there. That's an awesome bridge. A lot of awesome bridges here. But yeah, I think I'm getting off here. I'm going home. It's a long outro, huh? Alright guys, I'll leave you alone. Until next time, Oregon Motorcycle.